If I could go back and give my younger self one piece of advice, it would be this: mindset is everything. The way you think shapes your success, happiness, and even your future. Today, I'm sharing the powerful mindset lessons I wish I knew before my 20s. Before we dive into the truths that could change your life too, hit that like button and subscribe for more real talk on growth and success. 1. Your thoughts shape reality. I once believed life just happened, but mindset controls how we respond to all situations. Your thoughts frame your world. They filter how you see success, failure, love, and rejection. Negative beliefs became my limits, stopping progress long before any real action began. Mindset isn't wishful thinking, it's how you decode life and create internal strength daily. What you repeat in your mind becomes the lens you see life through, shaping all reactions. Before 20, I thought smart work mattered most, but mindset defined how long I could persist. Without confidence in thought, even the best plan crumbled when things didn't go my way. Resilience started not with effort but with the belief that I could grow from failure itself. 2. Fixed mindset limits growth. Believing you're just not good at something becomes a mental prison that holds you back. I thought abilities were permanent, so I avoided things I didn't already excel at easily. This fear of failure created a box, one that shrunk every time I ran from discomfort. I now know every skill improves with effort, patience, guidance, and trial over perfection. Mistakes weren't signs to quit, they were guides pointing to where my growth could expand. A growth mindset removes pressure to be flawless. It rewards learning, not instant mastery. If I embraced failing forward, I would have explored more, learned faster, and feared less. Shifting from "I can't" to "I can't yet" changed how I studied, worked, and tackled fear. It turned embarrassment into curiosity, and setbacks into stepping stones for progress. 3. Confidence is a practice, not a trait. I thought confident people were just born that way. It felt unreachable and out of my control. But confidence is built through doing uncomfortable things and showing up despite fear. It doesn't come before action, it grows with each brave choice that contradicts doubt. I waited to feel ready before acting, not knowing action is what creates that readiness. When you act despite insecurity, your mind collects proof that you are stronger than fear. I wish I had known that courage doesn't mean feeling fearless, it means choosing boldness. You don't need full certainty, just enough belief to take the next imperfect but honest step. Confidence compounds. Small wins add up and redefine how you see your own potential. The more you face discomfort, the less power fear holds over your decisions and actions. 4. Failure isn't the end, it's feedback. In my teens, failure felt final. I saw it as a reflection of my worth, not a source of direction. I was afraid to try things unless I knew I'd succeed, which kept my comfort zone very small. Now I understand failure as data, it shows what didn't work and invites you to improve. Each mistake holds a message, but I used to ignore it out of shame and fear of judgment. I wish I'd learned to study my failures with curiosity instead of hiding them with guilt. Failing didn't mean I was broken. It meant I was building, experimenting, growing forward. No one gets things right immediately, those who succeed just fail more creatively. I now see that real strength isn't in never falling, it's in bouncing back quicker each time. Failure teaches what success hides: grit, reflection, and the value of process over pride. 5. Your circle shapes your mindset. The people around you quietly influence your thoughts, habits, and standards each day. I used to think I was immune to peer pressure, but we all absorb the energy we're around. Mindset is contagious. Spend time with growth-minded people, and you start thinking bigger. Negative people drained me, filled my head with doubts, and made average feel acceptable. I wish I'd been more intentional about my circle and protected my mental space fiercely. The right community challenges you, believes in your potential, and holds you accountable. You mirror the ambition, optimism, and courage of those you spend the most time with. Supportive people don't just cheer your wins, they also guide you through your stumbles. Being around driven people rewired my limits and helped me stretch far beyond my fears. 6. Discipline beats motivation. Every time I used to wait for inspiration to strike, thinking it would magically make me productive and bold. But motivation is temporary, it fades fast when life gets hard, busy, or emotionally draining. Discipline is mindset in motion, it's showing up even when you're tired, scared, or uninspired. I wish I had known that commitment to routine creates growth even without passion present. The gym, studying, saving money, none of these rely on mood, they rely on consistency. Success doesn't belong to the most talented, it belongs to those who keep going each day. Your brain adapts to effort. The more discipline you practice, the easier it becomes to persist. Discipline builds trust in yourself, proving you're dependable through action, not feelings. While others waited to feel like it, disciplined people made progress on their worst days. 7. Comparison is a mental trap. In my 20s, I constantly compared my path, looks, success, and timeline to everyone I saw. Social media became a scoreboard, where I always felt like I was losing and falling behind. What I didn't realize was that comparison disconnects you from your own unique journey. It makes you measure yourself by metrics that don't reflect your values or real priorities. Mindset suffers when worth is based on others' curated moments and filtered achievements. I wish I had focused more on my lane instead of resenting someone else's. Chapter 10. Comparison made me feel inadequate, when really I was just in a different season of growth. Everyone has their own pace, battles, and hidden struggles that aren't visible on the surface. Now I choose to celebrate others while staying grounded in gratitude for where I stand. 8. Self-talk builds or breaks you. I never realized how cruel my inner voice was, judging, doubting, and criticizing everything. That voice echoed years of fear, rejection, and insecurity, reinforced by my own silence. Mindset is largely built from self-talk. It either empowers or undermines your potential. I wish I had challenged those mental scripts instead of accepting them as permanent truth. You don't have to believe every thought. You can observe, question, and replace it. I began shifting, "I'm not enough," to "I'm still learning," and it softened my inner world. Affirmations felt silly at first, but with time, they rewired my brain to expect better outcomes. The most important voice in your life is your own. Make it one that speaks with compassion. I now speak to myself like I would to a friend, firm when needed, but always kind and honest. 9. Mindset affects health, not just success. In my youth, I separated mental habits from physical well-being and emotional stability. I didn't know that stress, anxiety, and negative thoughts impact sleep, digestion, and energy. Your mindset influences your habits, and your habits build the foundation of your health. I wish I had realized earlier that optimism, gratitude, and peace reduce daily health risks. Chronic worry wasn't just mental, it drained me physically and led to emotional burnout. A strong mindset means you manage reactions, avoid spirals, and support your body too. Rest isn't laziness, it's maintenance, and your mind must learn to allow stillness without guilt. Health isn't just diet and exercise, it's also reducing self-pressure and harsh expectations. Mindfulness and mental clarity often did more than any vitamin or wellness trend could do. Had I connected mindset with health sooner, I'd have avoided many stress-driven illnesses. Healing often begins with mindset, how you talk to yourself when life doesn't go as planned. Your thoughts can poison or protect your body. Choose ones that nurture and restore you. 10. Your mindset is your legacy. I thought legacy meant career titles, money, or achievements others could see and measure. But mindset is what truly lasts. It's how you treat people, rise from failure, and lead life. People remember how you made them feel, and that stems from your internal worldview. The way you carry yourself during conflict, love, grief, and joy is shaped by your mindset. I wish I had invested more in this inner world instead of chasing outer validation so hard. A kind, resilient, purpose-driven mind leaves a mark far deeper than a resume ever will. Mindset creates ripple effects. How you think becomes how you act, influence, and inspire. Legacy isn't built in one moment, it's shaped daily by how you show up with grace or pride. I now aim to pass down a mindset of courage, hope, and growth, not just material success. Had I valued mindset as legacy earlier, I'd have spent more time becoming, not just achieving. Your beliefs outlive you in how you mentor, parent, and encourage others to rise. What you think becomes who you are, and who you are becomes the story you leave behind. Your mindset can be your biggest weapon or your biggest weakness. Which lesson hit home the most for you? Let's talk in the comments. And if you're ready to take control of your future with a stronger, smarter mindset, hit that like button and subscribe for more powerful tips to help you level up every part of your life. See you in the next video.